Hey guys, today I want to show you my new office and recording studio and the new gym that I've been working on for a few years now, to be honest. It's not quite finished, but I want to show you the sneak peek, preview, and also gauge your reaction and get some feedback as to how I should lay it out. Let's check it out. Hey guys, Alex here from alexfergus.com, and this video is a little bit different. It's not a review, it's not a how-to educational series, clip, or anything like that. Instead, this video, I'm gonna show you my new recording studio and what it means for you guys as a viewer. And also, behind this wall, my something I'm really excited to show you actually. It's my brand new gym. It's not quite finished. In fact, at the moment, it's just a room, quite a big room, but it is gonna be a gym. And I'm keen to show you that because again, it's gonna influence what is delivered here on this channel, but I also wanna get a bit of feedback and reactions from you guys because I need some help figuring out what equipment to put in and all that cool stuff. So for those of you that have been following me for a while, maybe you were following me on Instagram many years ago, my blog and newsletter, you know that I live in Little New Zealand. I have a young family. In fact, our second child was only born 3, maybe 4 weeks ago now. And I live in a rural setting here in New Zealand. We grow a lot of our own food, raise our own animals, do all that cool stuff. So what I used to do is I used to work from my home, right? And it was all good until our firstborn arrived, and then he got a little bit older and life got rather difficult. Shooting videos, especially some of my big comparison videos, inside when you've got a little toddler running around and grabbing things and all that jazz. Add to the mix lockdowns and all the craziness of the last few years, and it got very, very difficult to record videos. Like, seriously, it was insane. So I've always wanted to build like a dedicated shared recording studio office type thing, and that has finally been done. Still not quite completed, but it's usable now, so I'm happy. And that's where I'm standing right now. So what I want to do is quickly show you this new space. At the moment, it's quite bland. In fact, it's sort of set up like a bedroom, but that will be changing in the coming weeks when my desk and recording studio gear all arrive. So that's very, very exciting. I'll quickly touch on what that's going to mean for you guys, but after that, I want to take you next door and show you the real, my real pride and joy of this space. So first things first, let's look around this room. Okay, so the idea in here is to set up a desk and my workstation over here. That will be used obviously for my editing and whatnot, and then I'll also have a space for top-down unboxing videos, which will be cool. And then behind me on this wall, we're going to have a big blank space where I'll be able to do, well, all my red light therapy reviews and any other product reviews. Okay, and you may have also noticed the bed. Yes, there's a bed in here, and that bed, by the way, has the new Peace Lily Queen mattress on it, which I'll be reviewing. Quite a neat mattress. I'm quite impressed with it so far. But the idea behind having a bed in here is I'm seriously thinking about hosting guests, maybe running retreats or workshops, something like that. I don't know how, I don't know exactly when, but it gives me options, right? I'll be able to bring people in here, whether it's a couple or you know, just someone on their own, and they can train with me, hang out with me, go on the farm with me, learn from me, whatever. It gives me options, right? So if that's something you're interested in and would like to know more about, please leave a comment below. Because yeah, like I said, it's still just an idea at this stage. But anyway, that's enough about this room. We've also got a bathroom and a great storage cupboard down the end. But now I want to take you next door, so come with me. This is my new gym. Well, at the moment, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? But it's where my gym's going to be. Let's have a look around. Now, I've been involved in gyms for many years, having trained in them, worked in them, owned them. So there's a few things that I've figured out over the years that I'm like, hey, when I have my own gym, this is what I want. One of the first things I always wanted was natural lighting. Up here you can see that we've got clear light that runs across both sides and gives the room a lot of natural light, meaning I can minimize, you know, LEDs and halogen lights or anything like that. It's quite cool. The only downside is it does get a little bit hot in here. And for that reason, I've brought in a big fan. I've actually got 2 of these fans. I've put one up just yesterday. I got to figure out where to put the other one. The other thing is though, we get really good ventilation. We've got windows down the end there, and then this big roller door here that opens up. Now that roller door opens up to the west, so we get a lot of natural light coming through. And I typically train in the afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock. Right now it is bang on 4 o'clock, and you can see here, there is a heap of light. The sun's streaming straight through. So what that means is I'll be able to set my squat rack up right here, and effectively I'll be training outside. We've got the clear light up top, roll the door open, light coming in, it'll be awesome. And then of course the fan behind me for that nice cool breeze. So I'm really pumped to do that. I mean, it's what I've always wanted. I always wanted an outdoor gym, but hey, I live in New Zealand and I just know that's not really practical. So this was the closest I could get to having my own outdoor gym. So you may have noticed this when I walked in. I've got another little, I don't know, a half bay, let's call it that. So we've got the full area down here, and then this little nook. Though it's not quite a nook, that's 4 by 4 meters, so it's quite a big space. Now I wanted to turn this into a climbing wall for our children, and I guess for me as well. I didn't think too much of it. I just thought I'd chuck some holds on the plywood walls. Long story short, we've gone a little bit more comprehensive than that. So here we've got the mat, and as you can see, we've now got an angled bouldering wall. We do have some volumes we've got to get made up, but as Thomas is only not quite 3 yet, I figured we'll just start with a blank wall. I literally just chucked these up the other day so he could have a jam. You know, I think he was enjoying falling onto the mat more than anything, but he figured out the higher he climbed, the greater the fall. So we've got heaps of holds on there. We're gonna lay it all out. I've never done this stuff before, so it's all new to me. If you've got any tips on how I should lay it out, or if there's some good videos, please let me know, because at the moment I was just chucking stuff up there. And then in here, again, we've got another window, more clear light up there. In here, we're gonna have softer floor, softer matting. I've already got that in the boxes back there. So I figured this would be a real good place for stretching, or for, I don't know, boxing, or put a boxing bag in there, or a bit of wrestling and whatnot. So that's gonna be a real cool space. Okay, like I said, it is a bit of a mess, so please excuse that. I've actually got 2 Sunstream saunas sitting there behind me. I've got to assemble one of them that's gonna live out here in the gym. Another one's going into another room for testing later on. But what I'm thinking here with my layout, I really wanna get a lifting platform. I wanna get a really good squat rack. I wanna get some dumbbells and a couple of benches, an incline and a fixed press. I like doing the big lifts, squats, cleans, presses, chin-ups, all that sort of stuff. Always have, I think I always will. I've tried some of the other sort of stuff when it comes to training, but I always go back to lifting heavy things. And you know, not always just about strength. Like, I've done a lot of powerlifting, but I've also done a lot of bodybuilding, and I do like swinging between both of them. You know, some days or some months going really heavy, other months just short rest, big sweat, big pump. You know, I like a bit of both. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. Down the end there, where the scaffolding is set up, that's where I'll set the full power rack. It's going to be a full size one, so I'll be able to set up with, say, squats inside the rack, and then and then a press outside the rack, so I can superset them, you know, do my squats and jump out and do an overhead press or a chin up, whatever it may be. So that will give me lots of options there. Over here, where the other sauna is set up, that's where I'm going to set up my dumbbell rack and a full platform out here. So again, that gives me options. I can, you know, do an incline dumbbell press while I'm doing something in the squat rack, or I can set up a deadlift or a clean here on the lifting platform, and you know, still do some stuff with the dumbbells. That's pretty much it. I mean, to be honest, that's all I need, at least to get started. As for the cardio equipment, the accessories, you may have noticed there's a Concept 2 rower behind me. I've actually been doing a few workouts on that recently. I might do a bit more training on that. Sort of been a long time since I did a lot of work on the Concept 2, and I've really enjoyed it, so I might get into some more sessions on there, which is going to be fun. And then I was tossing up between a curved treadmill and or a watt bike. Now, I've done a little bit of sprint cycling. I really like the watt bikes. Quite expensive though. Same with the curved treadmill though. So I haven't got either at the moment, though I think I'll get one. I don't know which one. If you've got any insights or feedback, please let me know. Some of those curved treadmills are super expensive though. So like, do you need to spend the big money, or can you get more of the budget, you know, lower end ones? I'm not too sure. But for now, I've got my rowing machine. The floor in here will just be 20 mil rubber matting. And then obviously I'll work in the plywood for the lifting platform. So, and I'll have the kettlebells and all that sort of jazz as well that will be parked off to the side here. So, yeah, I mean, pretty cool space. Behind me through that door, I don't know if you can see that in shot. Yeah, that door right there, that is a bathroom. So I can jump in there and do a cold shower after you've had a sauna or whatever. But I do want to set up a cold ice bath just outside. That'll be something I want to set up in time in the coming years, especially if I'm going to be hosting people here, or doing biohacking workshops or running retreats. It'd be really cool to do the sauna, the infrared sunstream sauna, hot colds, back and forth and all that good stuff. And then you can crash out on the latex organic cotton bed next door. So yeah, that's my gym. Well, at least that's my gym plan. So what do you think? Do you like the space? And also, what do you think of my layout and equipment? I've ordered from a company called Cluster Fitness in New Zealand. I did a bit of shopping around. I just thought they were the best bang for the buck in terms of good quality equipment without paying too much, overpriced. The dumbbells, I've actually gone for all the Hex dumbbells. I never really liked them as a personal trainer, but over the years I've started to really find that they're quite useful because you can use them on the ground, they don't roll around. And then when it came down to price, they were just so much more cheaper. So, that's what I went with there with the dumbbells. The kettlebells, I already had a full kettlebell set up, so they're the competition sort of ones. So I've got a few more of those coming in though. With the dumbbell setup, I'll show you when we have it all here, but obviously I couldn't get a full set, just financial and space constraints. So I'll show you when I've got it all set up what I've went with. But there's still a few things I need to figure out, and I haven't locked in the layout and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm really keen. What do you think of the gym? What do you think of my proposed layout? What equipment should I have that I haven't mentioned so far? What about the cardio stuff? With the row machine, do I need the treadmill and the watt bike? Or do I need either of them? What else would you add if this was your gym? And if you'd like to come here and train sometime, yeah, let me know as well, because it could be pretty cool to train you, or you come in and maybe you train me. Oh, one thing before I go, if you did enjoy this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. But I'm curious, if you did enjoy this video and you do want to see more behind the scenes, where I live, how we grow our food, how I train, all those sort of, I don't know, those behind the scenes sort of things. If you do want to see more of that, please let me know, and maybe specifically what you'd like to see more of as well. As always, I appreciate all your feedback and comments. See you soon, bye.